I'm going to set an intention for this reading, so feel free to make a wish along. Okay, Spirit, what is going on out there? All of the things. Just kidding. What message do we need to hear today? Nope. Okay, so to start it off, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. You're being led to make decisions, and not the emotional based decisions. The decisions, we've been talking about alignment, the alignment based decisions that make sense and that set you up for success, but you might be in the middle of, you might be in between where you want to go right now and what you want to do and how you want to move forward. You might be stalling in a sense. However, there's a method to the madness is what I'm hearing. There's a method to the madness. It might feel a little bit chaotic right now, but listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner voice, the intuition. When making those decisions, do not make emotional or rash decisions. We have the Nine of Cups. This is a card of optimism. This is a good card. I know that there's a lot going on right now, but be optimistic. I also did a personal reading for myself today, and the recommendation of that card was to cultivate optimism and to train your mind to always see the good in things and to always be optimistic. Always see the cup half full rather than half empty. Because again, optimism and pessimism, it's a mind state. It's a state of mind, and you can always change it. It may take some work, but you can always change it. Oh, we have the devil, but the devil in reverse. Release from bondage, freedom, choices, no self-imposed limitation. Set yourself free of whatever limitations that you think you may have. Set yourself free. Those limitations may not even exist. Was that something that created to keep yourself safe? Were they something that you created out of comfort? These limitations that you have, these limiting beliefs, these limiting patterns, behaviors, set yourself free from those. In order to get to where you really need to be, you need to set yourself free of your own self-imposed limitations. We have the Page of Cups. Some of the limitations that this is referring to may be emotional ones. Don't let your emotions get in the way. This goes along with this choice. See how the water in this cup is behind her? And she's blindfolded. She's not making emotional based choices. There is something very methodical to the decisions that are being made at this time. You may be doing a lot of self-exploration and reflection right now. But as you move forward, don't let your emotions get in the way. Balance your emotions, balance the mind and the heart, and make sure, since we are in such a period of action, please make sure you are making alignment-based decisions, not emotional ones. If something sets your soul on fire and you feel the emotions with it, that's great, but it also sets your soul on fire for a reason. That's an alignment-based decision. It's not just because you want something and you want it now. It's because it sets your soul on fire for a reason. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. This also has to do with emotions, repressed emotions, and blocked logic. I'm just getting, you need to get out of your own way. You need to get out of your own way. And yes, emotions may be high right now, but take a step back and look at where you're blocking yourself. Where are you blocking yourself in life? Everything's gonna be okay, boo, I promise. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Oh, this one was already turned up in there. The Three of Wands. Get out of your head. Find your inspiration and take action. He's walking along the path. Preparation, planning, expansion. Again, find your method. Set your emotions aside for a minute. Recenter. Find a way to recenter. And find your inspiration and what sets your soul on fire and what you're passionate about, and take action on those. Listen to your intuition. You're feeling that way about these things for a reason. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Enjoy the confirmation card, the Nine of Pentacles. Enjoy the results of all your hard work. It is time to take action. You may have been in your head a lot. You may have been ruminating, you may have been spiraling, you may have been very unsure recently. You're here to chase your dream and achieve your goals. And you will. There's a lot of, you're so in your mind right now and your emotions, but pause. Remember to pause. Your emotions are visitors. Sit with them or observe what they're trying to teach you or what they're trying to tell you. Thank them. And if they don't serve you, release them, babe. Let them go. Let them go. If they are causing you to be in your own way and hindering your growth, get rid of those thought patterns. Get rid of the belief systems. Change your mind. Change your mind, change your life. That's in one of my bios somewhere, because it's true. You change your life by changing your mind first. It starts with you. Make a plan and take action. Do one thing today. Do one bold thing today that will lead you closer to your dreams and your goals. Even if that's making a vision board. Vision boards can be anything. They can be pictures of where you want to go. They can be words. There can be quotes. There can be anything you want to put in that vision, on that vision board, that will help remind you. That'll be a visual reminder every day. Put the vision board somewhere you will see it every day. In your room, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, by your front door, in your car. Put it somewhere you will see it every day, so you are actively manifesting the visions that you have for yourself. We are in a time of really high manifestation energy. Take advantage of it. Make a vision board, journal. I'm a big one on journaling. Scripting is a great idea. If you've never scripted before, it's where you write from the perspective of your future self. Write as if you already have those things that you're setting out to achieve at this very moment. Write a journal entry from the perspective of how it will feel once you achieve those things. I'm so in love with the life I've created. I remember when this was just a dream. I remember when I wanted this so bad, and now that I have it and now that it's mine, it feels so good. Explain how you feel. Explain what a day in the life looks like. Script from a future version of yourself. It's a very powerful manifestation tool. Hope. That's funny. That's one of the cards. Not in this deck, but in another deck I got the Hope card as well. Hope. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and whether that's an actual light at the end of the tunnel or whether the light is you. There's something so sacred about hope and the feeling of hope and being hopeful for something. So kind of like the reading we just had, the darkness and the murkiness and all that can represent maybe your emotions. Even if you're going through it right now, even if you're going through a hard time, let yourself feel hopeful for brighter days ahead. Sit in the energy of that hopefulness and realize that it's a beautiful emotion to feel. There's a duality between the darkness and the light. And when you're in the darkness, having hope for the light. And when you're in the light, recognizing and being grateful and respecting the darkness that you had to go through in order to get to the light. There's always a duality with everything. I'm going to read from the guidebook a little bit. It's not about staying positive through the storm. It's about understanding and truly seeing the imbalances and wounds within you that attract this energy to your space. Clouds do pass and will continue to pass until you learn to truly see the underlying message and lesson. Only then will you transcend the fear and irritability of these challenging cycles. No more will you see passing storms as a destructive force to be reckoned with, but rather an opportunity to evolve to higher states of conscious and understanding. It is through this act alone that you are reborn to a world of wondrous manifestations and fulfilled dreams. There's a little prayer here. Holy Spirit, please guide me to see the situation with deeper clarity, love, and understanding. Allow yourself to feel hopeful, even when you're going through an emotional storm, so to speak. Pause and take a moment and realize the beauty and the opportunity to evolve, to understand, to gain this deeper sense of knowing what this is all for, to truly understand the lessons and learn the lessons so that you can move on, so that you can get to the light at the end of the tunnel. Again, please do one bold thing today to move you in the right direction on your path, whatever that may be. I gave a couple examples, the vision board, the journaling, whether it's clearing space physically, whether it's having a conversation, a difficult conversation that you've been putting off, whether it's doing something at work that you've been putting off. Take action. I'll say it again, don't just talk about it, be about it. Now is the time to be about it. Do one bold thing today. Stay hopeful. You're going to get through this, and soon you'll be able to enjoy the results of all of your hard work. You're going to be able to look back one day and be like, damn, I really did it. I really did that. I really got through that. I really created my own reality. I really made my dream life. I really did the damn thing. And I can't wait for that day for you. But it starts today. It starts now. And remember, inner healing creates outer harmony. So as always, keep spreading love and light. The world needs it. I love you. Bye.